good old behind the scenes. Woo! I've been back for an hour or two, something like that. Yeah, I got home like around 10. It's 12 something now. Yeah, time go fast. Well, this been an hour doing a video that I'm currently uploading, and then now I'm doing this behind the scenes, right? Just to showcase some stuff, because I got some mail, got super combos, the multicolored ones, obviously, right? I sell super combos, which I'm putting into my cell deck, taking out the Bionic Blitz, right? Let's see, let me try to fix this a little bit. Closer. Sorry about imperfection, the messiness. I still have a lot of organizing to do. Decorate the background area. More useful for streaming, among other things, if you want to do that stuff. Because the funny thing is, I got like a green screen somewhere, so I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back there, the green screen, so that I could put the camera up here on the table, and the green screen will be back there. Oh, there's the cells doing what they do. Put them on the cell deck. You know, it's my cell deck. These are supposed to be Oceanuses. There's the cell reboot here. Obviously, these are the cell cards. Obviously, right? Typical stuff. Let's see. Where is he? Gotta get some new stuff. Right? Got the Android 18 Deadly Defender, and got the Magikaio, the Shapeshifter. That'll be put into the deck. Put them in. I have a lot of decks, obviously. So there's obviously a possibility at any given time for me to play any of these decks. At any time, you know, IRL events, just IRL in general, just get my partner, teammate, if he wants to play, then we'll play and get do some IRL gameplays. Still trying to get a setup, nice little cheap setup thing where I can set up a camera easier, other than this thing I'm trying to use, so we can record top view of us playing, so we can get some live action gameplay. So if I'm not able to get some live action competitive gameplay of me playing competitively, only me and the people who played against me know how those duels were. So unfortunate for those who weren't there to see me play. You don't get to see me play, right? You only get to hear about me play, but you don't get to see the actual games, which are definitely very educational as well as very entertaining. There's a lot you can learn from watching me play. You know, not what, like how not, like what not to do. Let's see, some more Android stuff. So I got the Android 14, 13, 14, 15 stuff. Trying to use that like a engine in because I did, here's some more 14 that I got today, and here is the 13, which obviously helps out the engine. Cause this is what lets me obviously grab these guys, grabs 14 and 15 from the drop, right, in order to bring out, enter 17 Frenzied Warrior. And the idea is, obviously play this with Zamasu. So set 2 Zamasu, so if these get milled, that's okay. All I have to do is Shenron Figure of Majesty, right, to bring this back and use this to go up the to do the whole Union Absorb thing and bring them out. And I have a reliable, reusable 30k, that I can give. So yeah, switch attack to 1, give Double Strike. Play these cards from under this card into the orange drop area, so that won't be that hard to go doing that. It's an active battle, so you'll swing 30k, then trigger it to restand and give him Double Strike, so I have a Double Strike on the first attack, and then you'll have Double Strike on the second swing, so 30k Double Strike is always good. They can, with technically dual attack. And there's a nice little engine you can throw into the Masu deck. So something I'm working into, right? There's an engine, and a lot of times that's what I have. I have engines, things that I can. Well, these are not engines, but this is definitely part of Gogeta strategy. My teammate gave me a whole bunch of cards he didn't want anymore, and so I got the Broly stuff, Broly swap. So, and I do have Bulma leader, so I could, play Broly swap, Bulma. So that's an option. So I have an engine for that. Here's my burn stuff, right? My hit. Got my one, my Go Tanks, 1 card board wipe, OTK type card, right? And my board wipe stuff. But the main thing is that obviously I got my I call it different taxes package, and then of course I got my Bodyguard Allergic and stuff like that. But red cards there. I got tons of other cards. Obviously, these are just some stuff that I pulled out that I'm messing around with. Obviously, I got the old, the old cell chain thing. Not the 7. Obviously not. Well, I have obviously a perfect 4 cell chain. Then I have this extreme or expert deck chain, and then I got the new ultimate deck chain, right? And then I got the 1 drop. I don't have the other 1 drop, but I do have this one. And this one can obviously let me go up the chain. I got a couple little cell engines that I could experiment with. Okay. Let's see. What else I have? Yeah. Lots of stuff. I got some engines. This is part of the open hand strategy, forcing hit. Got catastrophic blow. Yeah, gotta have the win cones. So I got catastrophic blow. Oh, there it is. There's the other cell. So there's the 1 drop cell that goes here with the rest of the cell cards. Of course, I got the Gohan that activate once per turn, minus 50k to all your opponent's battle cards. So reusable board wipe, 4 drop reusable board wipe, obviously, right? And then we got token generating, Frieza, Unison. And then of course there's 4 because there's 2 in this one. So play set of Golden Avenger, of course. He himself is a win con. Right? You use him right, he sets up your game ending attack. So there's that. There's many other things. I'm just not going to go through all my stuff and all the different stacks. Just want to showcase some of the stuff I've had here. Yeah, when I was doing proxies, a whole bunch of proxies. Some of these are still useful. I can still, I got a couple ultimates in there, proxies that I can play around with. Before I actually drop some money on the cards. You can see, bit of a mess, the lab. So you're seeing some behind the scenes of the lab that I have right now in action. So obviously I gotta organize it more, because the idea is obviously use the table to actually do gameplays and to do some play testing, fine tune strategies. Just happened there. The cell rat. Oh, there he is. Alright. Put the cell rat there. Deal with that later. Ooh, what else was? Even though I should be going to sleep, I'm still drinking energy drink. Espresso, baby. What else we have? What else? Upgraded that deck, because I got some cards for that. Let's try to think what else I need to upgrade. The Zamasu deck. I already upgraded this Masu deck. I actually took some extra decks with me in case people wanted to play in between rounds or after the events or whatnot. So of course I got the Zamasu. I got the 1-drop Vegetas and Gokus. There's the new Vegeta, 1 energy, counter, negate. It's there because it's, it fits a lot of criteria for the deck. Because the idea is to bring out that bad boy, the 8-drop Gogeta, and then have them on the field until your opponent. In fact, he has dual attack, means you can take advantage of attacking with him the turn in which you play him, and then restand them right and keep an active mode because you want his effect to kick in. You want to make it hard for your opponent to attack him and kill him. He doesn't have barriers, so they can KO him through card effects, obviously. But you want to make sure that it's hard to at least attack him. So having him in active mode will keep him safe. That's the idea. Long enough that you can try to get the effect, and which will make your opponent pick 3 cards from their hands and then drop the rest of the cards in his hand. Right? Or put it at the bottom of the deck. And place the rest of the bottom of the deck. Okay, yeah. Puts the rest of the cards at the bottom of the deck. So bottom decks get the rest of the cards, and then we go for game because our opponent's hand size is very low, so it'll be hard for them to stop all our attacks and not lose. It's the ideal situation you want to be in is when your opponent has a low hand size. Obviously, this Gohan. You play him unless you get a 3 cost or higher blue battle card, so there's tons of targets for that. Obviously, he can grab a copy of himself. That's the cool thing about cards like this. These are the types of cards I always look for in other card games. A card that literally has an effect that you play it from the graveyard, add another card, right? So then what I would do is I add a copy of itself. That way, it's a loop. That way, every turn, you guarantee to have a creature essentially. So you can play this and grab a copy of himself. You play this, grab a copy of himself. If he dies, play this, get a copy of himself. Something you could do, right, is play him just for combo power, right? And then, well, that could be kind of pointless, right? But yeah, that's what you play it so you can get a second copy and use him as combo power. So the second copy, you play it, and right, which will get you the first copy, and then you can combo. That we can use it as a combo engine, especially if you can find a way to use this with something else. Like something else will also let you combo or at least get a 5k boost, and then use this as combo power with it. So you're kind of like doing the uber combo concept where you're creating a reusable super combo, so to speak. That's why I call it uber combo. So you're constantly, every turn you can do 10k. That kind of concept. So I like that. He's here for other things, but he has that use. A reusable 15k attacker or a reusable 5k combo. Just gonna cost you 3 to keep looping, right? looping. But of course, helps you get the SCR that's in here. That's one of the reasons for it. Well, one of the main reasons for it is mainly to get the SCR. If I ever mill it, I just play the 3-drop, bang, grab the SCR. But the other thing is to obviously get you the 5-drop and the 8-drop Gogeta, and be able to do the chain. So there's that. Yeah, I really should go to sleep. I'm definitely going to do so. Let's see, 15 minutes. I gave you enough behind the scenes of me coming back from an event. And me getting some mail and super combos. Getting me some super combos in the mail. Doing stuff with it. It's kind of ironic. To some degree, I agree with the concept of like using two of her, like do the 2-2 split when it comes to super combos, because especially her and the Cell super combo, because turn 1 I will want the Cell. I wouldn't want her per se. She's not bad turn 1, but I'm just saying I wouldn't want her turn 1 per se, because I would want to aggro first. So I would want Cell turn 1, so I can go aggro with it. Defensive and offensive with it. But in late game, I would like her obviously help me reduce my opponent's hand size so I can go for game. So I see the value in in that idea of 2-2 split, right? 2 cells, 2 Android 18s. So I see the potential in that. That's something I could incorporate into my cell deck, is 2-2 split. It just depends. If it works, it works. And that's all that really matters. If it works, it works. And that's how you get your W's.